Modding scene in Hytale, I think, is going to be pretty big. There's people already making mods for this game, and we're like a month out from it even releasing. Something about Hytale just kind of wants me to mod in this game for some reason. I have no idea. And I actually have a Google Docs spreadsheet that I've just been writing down random mod ideas. And in this video, we're just going to talk about them. And this isn't going to be a heavily edited video with me showing you detailed documentation and concept art for all these mod ideas I have. It's just going to be some good old Hytale footage in the background that you've seen a million times and me just rambling like a crazy person. Because that's just kind of what I want to do right now. So let's just do that. It'll just be a quick, chill video talking about all these mod ideas I have. And please tell me down below if you like any of these ideas, and tell me your mod ideas down in the comments down below. So we'll just do a quick disclaimer. None of these mod ideas I am super attached to, so if someone makes these mods in the future, that would be great. Then I won't have to make them. That being said, there is one mod on this list that if someone else makes, I will end them. Not joking. We'll start with that one. It's called Hytale. Now stick with me. I'm a big pizza fanatic. Who isn't? Pizza's pretty good. I want this mod to be my magnum opus of Hytale. On my gravestone, it will read, loving son, caring brother, 87th most subbed Hytale YouTuber, and creator of Hytale. Basically, in this mod, I just want to be able to make pizza in Hytale. Like, tomatoes will spawn in the world if they don't already. You can make some sweet pizza sauce with that. Using wheat, you can make flour, which then you can turn into dough. Milk from cows to make cheese, which I think is already in Hytale. And then pepperoni, I don't know where we're going to get that from. That might have to become from some questionable means. But basically, using all these ingredients together to kind of make a pizza. You might ask, why? Why do we need pizza in Hytale? And those are the kind of mods I want. Just random stuff that are cool and fun into the game. That being said, I do want to add a lot of functionality into Hytale, like being able to make a own pizza restaurant and serve NPCs and factions throughout the lands and zones. You know how like some people just add like one mod to their Minecraft world? Some people will just add crate to Minecraft and it like completely transforms the game. I want Hytale to be like that. We could have pizza mobs. We could have a whole ecosystem of you having to make pizza to sustain a faction and keep them alive. This Hytale could go anywhere. I truly think it could. It's going to be a mod that I'm just going to keep iterating on, you know, never finishing it and just keep adding new and new stuff to it. So that's going to be my big focus for Hytale modding. That being said, it won't be my first mod. My first mod I plan to actually make is a lemonade mod. Basically, this will be like my first mod I'm going to try to make. I'll probably try to make it day 1 or 2. And essentially, it'll just be making lemons that spawn in the world. Then you either crafting it or grinding it or destroying it in some form to make lemonade, which then heals you or something like that. We'll have to see kind of how I'll fit it into the gameplay loop. But this is going to be like my first mod to kind of figure out the systems of Hytale modding. Those are the big ones. And then I got a couple machinima ideas. One is just to add a director's chair, and just like a model, like a little director's chair to like import into the game. That'd be kind of fun. And I could kind of just sit in that chair with my character for machinimas and just for videos when I'm talking here on the YouTube channel, just to spice it up a little bit. I think that would be a fun model to import and make my own. Another one would be mouth sync. So I would be able to do this in post just by adding, you know, kind of mouth movements overlaying, you know, kind of characters in the machinima. But if I could figure it out to where I could just, you know, have the PNG change based off the audio coming from the character in game, that would make machinimas and videos look so much cooler, so much more, you know, almost animated really. And just be able to do that all in game with machinimas. That would just elevate machinimas in general and just make your work process so much better and cooler. I think this one is not going to be as easy as I think it is. I think in practice it is pretty easy, but right now I don't think there's any like proximity chat in the game right now. Eventually they did say they were going to add it. So I think once that gets added into the game, I think it'll eventually be a little bit easier to add. I think it'd be cool to add your own zone. I think that's going to be a pretty popular mod idea. The idea I have for Zone 5 or a potential another zone is going to be like the Angel Zone, the Heavenly Zone. And it's just more like, you know, it's kind of like Skyblock. You're in the sky, but there is stuff around you. And it's very, you know, ethereal, heavenly, goldly, stuff like that. And with that, you would add an angel faction. I believe there is like a Minecraft mod for this. Aether, I think it's called. I can't remember. But with these zones kind of implemented into Hytale already, I feel like this would be a pretty cool thing to add. And again, I'm sure zones will be a very popular mod added to Hytale. And then finally, one of my last mods I kind of just randomly thought about, and I've been thinking more and more about, is just kind of like a knight faction. You're very medieval in Hytale, and the armor looks very medieval. I think it'd be cool to just have a regular human outpost, a faction of knights that you can kind of work with and grow in. You know, start as a squire and work your way up the knight ranks, get different gear and stuff like that, different quests post in that area, you know, beautiful modern castles. I think that would be a really cool faction to make. And that'll probably be one of the first factions I make, just because it's a bit smaller and I would be able to pretty much import a lot of 3D models a lot easier and just, you know, kind of make castles for their factions. Those are all the kind of mod ideas I want to make once the game comes out here in about a month. We are just a month away. Oh my god, can't wait. And I'll probably just be making them all here. I'll plan a live stream on YouTube and Twitch and just kind of show my progress every week or so in a fun little video talking about it and any other fun things I plan to do once Hytale is released. Again, please let me know down in the description down below if you liked any of these mod ideas and any mod ideas that you plan to make once Hytale is released January 13th. See you around.